everybody, this is Melanie. Welcome back to Crafting Chaos with Melanie, and I hope everybody is having a good day today. We are on day 25, and I am so excited about this because I'm not saying it's an original design, but I did go on Pinterest and I didn't see anything like this or named like this. So I don't know, maybe somebody's done it somewhere and I just can't find it, but I'm excited because I've not seen it done and we're going to do it today. All right, if you remember the other day we made these fractured cards. Now I will link the video up here in the description and just click it if you haven't seen it. And I go step by step on how to make these beautiful cards. I love these. I think they turned out so pretty, and it looks complicated, but it's not. It's such an easy technique, and it looks like you spent so long on it. This is the one that we made on camera, and I just love the feel of it. I love the color combo, and I love the technique. So I was at work today, and I was like, what am I going to do today? What am I filming for tomorrow? Because I have plans for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And this is Monday. This is for Monday. And I was like, I don't know exactly what I want to do. And this card came to mind. And I'm like, let's make a scrapbook page. And so I come straight home and sat down to see if this was going to work. Now, I have not put this together. I've done a little test run by just placing paper without gluing it down. But I have not made this scrapbook page. We're going to do it together. And like I said before, I love scrapbooking. I love it. It's something that I just think is so important. It's so important to get those memories that you have, all those photos you have, and get them off your phone, which is good to have them on your phone. Don't get me wrong. It's really good to have those digitals. But it's also fun to have tangible books and frames and other things that showcase your pictures. Because let's face it, pictures take you right back to that time, and it's like music, and I'm in love with it. I've done it for 20 plus years, and it is something I hold very dear to my heart. So what we're going to do and what you're going to need, we're going to start off with a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. Now this is the paper pack that I pulled. This is from Hobby Lobby. I don't know if they still have it. I bought this, I don't know what year. Oh my good, this is an old one. But now I didn't buy this old. This is from 2010. This is 13 years old. And if I'm not mistaken, I bought this last year. So Hobby Lobby, you know, they keep their paper pads. They bring the same ones out over and over again. And I don't know when they do new ones. I'll have to go check it out and see if they have a new fall. But this one has 60 sheets in it. And it's a beautiful paper pad. And I thought that I would get this out and use it. It's just, I've not touched it. I love the colors. I love everything about it. And while we're flipping through that, I'm going to pull this out because I might change my mind on something because I really like that. Okay. So I did use this, okay? All right. Then I pulled in a stamp set, and this is an old stamp set from Close to My Heart, and I pulled it in because I wanted a title. Now, there's 3 elements, in my opinion, to a scrapbook page. Your pictures, your title, and your journaling. Now, I'm not going to journal today. I'll do that off camera, but I do think it's important to, you know, tell the story of the photo somewhere, whether it's tucked behind a photo, and we'll do that. Well, you know, I'll show you how to hide journaling. And maybe you don't want to do a full paragraph. You just want to jot the date down. You know, whatever, you know, that works for you. And there's somebody that I watch. I'm actually a member of her group, her paid group. What is the name of that group? It's Susan Williams is her name. Collective Collaboration, I think is the name of the group. I'm so sorry. I can't find my words. And she would copy and paste her Facebook moments. In other words, you know, if you put on Facebook, you write a paragraph about the day, she would just take that paragraph, put it in Word, and print it, and that would be her journaling. I thought that was really cool. So I pulled this stamp set in So we would have a title. I still have a little saucer here of tidbits that I did from last year that I'm going to use. The only ink color I think I'm going to use is ginger as of right now. And then, of course, the paper and the photo. So the paper I pulled in is you're going to have 2 sheets of 12 by 12 cut in half, so 6 by 12. And what I went with, I think, is going to be these. So I have this that I cut in half, and then I have this that I cut in half. Now, I am going to be cutting paper off, and I will probably make it on a card. You know, if it's substantial leftovers, I will do a card or a tag with it. So you need those. Then you need 4 sheets, and what I did was 4 sheets of 3 1/4 by 12. So I cut these 3 1/4. Now, if you notice on the card's thinner. That's only 1/4 of an inch. I wanted to go bigger because it's a 12 by 12. Now, I'm going to do the 3/4 of an inch, but it might be something, guys, you could do this however. You could do a 1/2 inch. I wouldn't do a 1/4 inch. I think a 1/4 inch is too small for the page. But I went back and forth between a 1/2 and 3/4, so we're doing 3/4. All right. Then I cut a square, and this square came from the paper pack, and I cut this square at 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. Let me make sure that's what I did. Yes. 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to glue this down to the center of the page. The best that I can see, you know. So let's get this out, and I'm just going to take some glue around here. And I had this out earlier and didn't. Guys, I don't put it back the way it's supposed to be put back. I'm lazy. I don't know. All right, so let's glue this. Now, I'll use liquid glue here because the paper is pretty substantial that I'm putting it on. All right, and I did put quite a bit of glue on that. And I'm going to put this like in a diamond pattern, okay? And I'm just going to put this where, I don't know, where, eyeball it. We're just going to eyeball it. It's probably not perfect, but I'm okay with that. You could measure it if you wanted to do that. I am not that person. All right, here, I'm going to bring this up a little bit. Hopefully this week, or it might be next week, we're going to get my craft room a little bit more user-friendly. I'm taking my desktop off so I can have more room on my desktop, so I hope that helps some of the situations that I'm finding myself in. All right, so when you get done with this part, you're going to take your strips, and you can do it one of 2 ways. You can do it on the actual frame that we cut, like this, or you can do it on the outside. I'm going to do it on the outside, okay? And what I'm going to do is take some glue, and I'm just going to put some glue going down here, and I'm going to take it all the way down the page, okay? So I'm going to butt this up against, there we go, up against the frame, and the liquid glue gives you a little bit of leeway. And then I'm going to turn it, and we're going to do the same thing. All right, so we're going to butt it against the frame. See, we took it all the way down, and we're just going all the way around this. So we're framing the frame, I guess you would say. Framing the frame. All right. And take it around, and we're going to do the same here. And we're going to take it all the way down. So we're going to take this, we're going to butt it against there. There we go. All right, so this is what we have. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm just going to cut these off, okay? Now, that needs some more glue on it, so I will definitely glue that a little bit more. And then we'll take this around and do the same. All right, so let's just put this to the side here. Now, there was a couple of pieces that I felt like were loose. So I'm just gonna go up here, now that they're cut, and I can just glue that down. And the same over here. I'm just gonna take this glue and glue that down. I think everything else was pretty good. All right, look at that. Do you see how this is coming together? All right, now we're gonna take our paper, and I wanna see something really quick. I wanna see, I thought about bringing this orange in. I thought about bringing this orange in instead of the other, because it adds a little bit of a different flair to it. We are. All right, I changed my mind. We're gonna use this. So this needs to be cut down to 6 inches. So I have my Tim Holtz tonic trimmer here. And I'm just gonna go to the 6 inch and cut it. So you've got 2 6-inch pieces. Now, what you wanna do here is get your glue, and you're going to glue this each square, right? And we're just going to give this. Now guys, don't be afraid of the glue here, okay? Scrapbook pages are made to last. Now, listen, don't cringe. You might could cut this down 6 by 6, but I kept it like this. And we're gonna go in there and we're gonna butt that up against the frame that we made. All right, so let's just take that. We're gonna squish it down. I wanna get my little handy dandy press here because I want this squished down really good. All right, now we're gonna come here and we're gonna rotate it. All right, so now we're gonna bring in our pattern paper, our leaf pattern paper, and we're gonna do the same. We're gonna get this glue, and we're gonna make sure that we have plenty of glue. I don't want this to go anywhere. Now, you don't have to use liquid glue. You could use any glue as long as it's acid-free, acid-safe for your pictures. So, art glitter glue, Barely Art glue, Nuvo, ATG gun. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and flip this over and cut them and get them out of the way, because these are big pieces, guys. I don't know if you see this. So you probably could definitely take this down maybe to like a 6 by 6 or something like that, 6 by 7, but I'm okay with this. And I'll use this. I won't waste this paper. In my next video, I'll show you what I'll do with these scraps before we go. Or maybe I'll just do a quick little short. I'll do a quick little short and let you see what I do with the leftovers. Now, I think I cut some cardstock there. I don't know why I struggle so bad cutting this. Guys, I'm going to come out of frame just a little bit. Now, let's just trim that off there. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Now, there's a few little pieces right here. That's okay, though. I'm okay with that. That's okay. All right. Let's continue on. Let's see here. We got the orange right here. All right. Let's see, we might can use the same piece. You know what, we can. We can totally use the same piece. So 1 piece of 6 by, no, it's not gonna work. Not gonna work. All right, so let's take this and let's put this on here. I'm gonna try to do a little bit better job of getting that completely butted up against there. Okay, I think I got it. I'm gonna press this down really good. Giving that art glitter glue Okay, so let's go here. Okay, so now we got our other piece. And I love the contrast with this. You have the busyness of the leaves. And then you kind of got the little subtleness of the dots. And then the wood grain. Oh, doesn't this look pretty? Oh my goodness. I can't believe this worked. Well, I can, but I love it. I love it. All right, so we're going to cut this. This is a little bit awkward because I'm trying to show it, but all I'm doing is cutting this off. And guys, these are huge Tim Holtz Tonic Studio scissors. I call these the Mac Daddies. These are my Mac Daddy scissors. Let's see how long it takes me to ruin them. Okay. Okay. So let's just cut this. Now this is what we got left over, and I can definitely make something with this. I can definitely. You probably could do like a 6x8 and save 4 inches of that without having to cut on it. That's okay. We're going to do with it. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready for the reveal? Let me show you. I am in love. Oh my gosh. You know, this is one of those moments that I run through the house and squeal. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Now we're going to bring a picture. And I took this last year. We got to go home in October last year. And we spent such good quality time with our family. Like, it was dedicated to family, and that's what we did. So in this picture, you have 3 generations. You have Craig's grandfather, his dad, his brother. There's one brother missing. He didn't make it in. But we had these 2. So I thought this was just the perfect picture to scrapbook, because I've not scrapbooked this yet. And see how this is catty. That's all right. We're going to bring it in a little bit. All right. So what I'm going to do, I think we're going to mat this. I think we're going to mat it. Let's see here. So I need a frame for... All right, I need a frame here. So the picture's 4x6, so I'm gonna do 4 1/4. By 6 1/4. Okay. So we're gonna frame this picture. Yep, we're gonna frame the picture. And then I have the title. And I just stamped the title in ginger. This is Catherine Puller Ginger. It matches perfect. I'm telling you, her fall colors, ginger, terracotta, love them. And I just did my little wiggle cut. And there's a little piece here I think I want to do just a little bit better. It's a little bit off. All right, so we're going to wiggle cut this. So first, let's put the picture down, because I know that picture is staying. So what I'm doing, if you pay attention to what I'm doing here, I'm only going to put ATG gun on 3 sides. I'm leaving the top open. And then I'm going to do this. I'll show you why later. All right, so we're going to do this and put that down. All right. And I have a little opening. And I'm not going to journal right now because I'm not going to do that on screen. And I didn't do it before I came on. But I wanted to leave a little spot for a tag. And this is a lot of times what I do, guys. I just create a little pocket with the photo. I have tags on my desk. These are from Genevieve Designs. These are actually just a digital. You could cut it out of your scraps and just put it in there. And voila, you have a place that you can journal. And that's why I did that. All right, so let's build this up. We've got the picture. And I want the, I don't know how I want to do this. We're going to do the title. Let's do it in the middle. I think we're going to go right in the middle. And we're going to do Grateful for Family down here. And then we're just going to take some of these leaves and we're just going to make a little cluster. That's it. And then I'll take some leaves maybe up here and make a little cluster. So I have some of those, so we might go under the picture and put that there. What else do I have here? Let me just pull this over. I have that one. We could use that one. This is what's so fun about just setting and stamping a bunch of different colors. I have the orange instead of the red. Let's see here. Is that what I want to do? Yes, I'm going to do it. It's a little different. That's okay. So I'm just bringing in the clusters. And maybe we do a little pumpkin. No, we don't do a little pumpkin. Okay. I love it. Love it. All right. So first thing we're going to do is do the picture. And this was just a scrap sheet of paper that I have been practicing on. So I am just going to take the picture. And we are going to put the picture in the middle. Right? Now, I am going to use a little bit of dimension on this, not a lot. This is my Scotch tape. All right. Got some raffia there. I'm telling you, when you mess with that raffia, it's everywhere. All right, and we're going to do Grateful for Family down here in the corner. And then I'm just going to take my leaves. I'm going to put them down. We're going to build the cluster here. Right? I should have done that. And then maybe here. Like that. Maybe just do the two. Ah. I'm not going to use the red. All right, so we're going to do this. So let's do this, and now we're going to glue these in. So let's just take these, and we're going to glue these down. Right. Kind of glue them around like that. All right, and let's just put some glue right here. All right, so now we're going to go up here in the corner, and we're just going to build a little cluster. So I'm going to take and put some glue. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Now, there's something I will tell you, and I could be wrong about this. I don't know, but I just can't do it. I do not use liquid glue on my photos. I never glue my photos down with liquid glue. I always use score tape or ATG. Well, I'll just tell you, I always use my ATG gun, always. I have two of them. This one is my old one. I've had this forever. I have had this for so many years. I love my ATG gun. I buy the tape from Tape Depot, and I love it. I love it. I'm old school on that. But I don't like to use liquid glue on my photos. There's just something about it. I like the tape. Oh my goodness, guys, look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. And look what else I pulled in. I have these sequins from Dollar Tree. These came from Dollar Tree. And I just think they're gorgeous, especially this last one here. Let's see here. I should have opened these. All right, I'm just going to open these. And we might, let's see, do I have my little handy dandy pickup tool? I'm sure I do, and of course I don't see it right in front of me. These are bigger, so we can just maybe put a few on here. Nah, it doesn't need it. It 100% doesn't need it. Aren't these pretty though? Yeah, I'll pick that up later. Aren't these pretty? I'll put those in a little bag, and we will use this on our mini album. Okay. What do you think? What do you think about taking a card that we made, and you take that idea from the card and you put it on a scrapbook page? I love this. I absolutely love this. Remember, I said when I do something cool, I run through the house and show everybody. That is this project. You could adapt this to anything. You get to adapt it to fall, Christmas, spring, Easter. It does not matter. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous picture. Now, some of you out there are into this visual triangle, and I don't have that visual triangle going in essence, but I feel like I do with the style of the page. I'm okay with it. I'm okay. You're supposed to go up and down, I think, but I like this. I am perfectly fine. I love doing the balance of the clusters. I love the paper. It's masculine. It fits the photos perfect. It brings out the background. What a beautiful scrapbook page, and what a beautiful memory. And whenever I do my journaling, I'll just take my journaling and I'll just stick it right there. That's how I'll do my journaling. All right, guys, I hope you like this. If you do, please give me a like and subscribe. We've got 5 more days of Falloween, and we have a lot to come. We do have our mini album coming, and I'm excited about that. And then I have a few other projects in the making. So until tomorrow, I'll see you. Bye.